this thing?
Hey, man, you need to get downstairs.
Oh yeah, quick thing. I can't stay for the whole event because I have a rehearsal.
I can't, but it's not easy like yesterday.
No, that's academic theaters is an award.
What's going on? You MCing?
No, I'm MCing Will. Marks is like all up on my favorite.
I know, right? How long is it gonna be? Like 2 hours?
It's up until like 9:30, 10. It's a long time. I like your tie, boss.
Yeah, said less than 5 minutes.
What the button? Don't pop a button. Huh?
Yes.
All right, we live? Good evening, good evening, good evening. All right, I'm happy to see you all. We still have some folks coming in, but we want to start and be respectful of time. So welcome to the 11th annual Passing the Torch ceremony. Give yourselves a round of applause. I'd like to introduce you our hosts for the evening, or some of your hosts for the evening. There's supposedly multiple hosts for the evening. Talia Lopez and Stefan Davila.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome again to the 11th annual Passing the Torch ceremony. We'd like to give a shout out to our advisory board and all our staff and everybody, guests, friends. Thank you for coming.
Very exciting. A lot of people, new faces, people I don't know, people I do know. Thank you again for coming. We're gonna have a very super evening. I'm very excited for everything that's in the program. So let's start it off. Why don't we?
Let's do it.
So we'll be having the recitation of our honor oath. That will be by Mr. Dale DeMaggia.
Dale.
Good evening, everybody. As per our tradition, I would ask everybody to please stand. And it would be great if you repeat after me. I pledge to be honest and have the courage to hold myself accountable for my actions. And in that spirit, I promise never to betray my integrity, my character, and the trust of the college community. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dale. Now we'll be having the genesis of the Passing the Torch by Mr. Willie Baez. Does anybody see Willie? Alright, so we'll return to that item later, so we'll be moving right along with the recognition of the Student Leadership Advisory Council by Mr. Sakar.
Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. Are you guys ready for today? Yeah. No. Are you guys ready for today? Yeah. I want to hear it. So, or no? Look awkward, right? Guys, stop staring at me, please. Look at that door for a little bit. Let me get myself together. Where I am here. All right. So, okay, I got the pleasure to introduce one of the most special people here at Hostos. That's not that everybody's not special, but he's a little more special. They call him Google. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? Jerry! Are you sure? Yes! Can I hear his name all together? Yes! Welcome, Jerry Rosa!
Okay, so, hi. Good morning. Buenos dias. So, we're going to follow the program to the next one. To the Student Leadership Academy members' speeches, I'm very honored to welcome Destiny Allen to the stage to be reading the speech for Emerging Leader Program. Thank you. Help me welcome.
Mr. Julian Adams will be presenting his speech instead.
Good afternoon and good evening, everyone. How are you guys? Welcome to the 11th annual Passing the Torch ceremony. Before we proceed to give you what you need, does anyone know where that lyric is derived from? Anybody? All right. I guess nobody knows. For anyone who is unfamiliar, it was sung in Notorious. Big, B.I.G. I shot you. I would like to deviate away from that topic on educating you on hip-hop and focus on the significance of the word notorious and what it means to me. Notorious, generally known and talked of, Merriam-Webster's dictionary. If we can take the time to conceptualize the construction of language, we can all come to a compromise and say that language was made by man, right? With that being said, he or she gave a meaning to a word based off of his or her own perceptions. My colloquial definition for notorious would be an institution that awakens the inner divine within any and every human being, disregarding race, color, or ethnicity. I can remember vividly walking down the hallways aloof of Hostos Community College, filled with energy and voices bouncing off of walls resembling an acoustic. From every direction, I couldn't help but hear a distinct and subtle voice capture my attention. Hey, would you like to join the Leadership Academy? Just that sentence alone hit off a receptor in my brain, causing a chemical reaction, sending chills down my spine. After this initial introduction, I thought to myself, thank you. I thought to myself, shouldn't this stranger tell me his name? How rude. Despite his lack of etiquette and his alluring but very loud and energetic voice, rapidly going on without a pause, without realizing he opened a gateway of success for me, he encouraged me to make the leap of faith and join the Leadership Academy. This encounter was not a coincidence, but by far was an opportunity for me to grow as a person and as a leader. SLA is not just limited to community service or academic excellence. It requires you to use your own creative thinking abilities and shape your own reality. If you didn't connect the dots on who I was mentioning previously, I was inconspicuously talking about the eloquent speaker and recruiting member of SLA, Stefan Duviella. He and among many others who have shaped me into the person I am today. If it wasn't for Stefan, I would not be at this podium giving you a speech to tell you about my experience in this wonderful academy. This journey we call life is mysterious to us all. As human beings living on this planet, we naturally have desire for the unknown. We seem to think that everything within this universe is parallel from its originating source. This source that I speak of is us. We are the emanating source that gives life and energy to all. If you are a skeptic on what I just said, I can assure you that you will agree on this. What is one thing we all share in common? Obstacles. Whether it is a journey outside of academia or within, we are all faced with an invisible force that evokes hardship. We are immortal when it comes to achieving our goals. We embrace difficulties, and they are too much to bear. Sometimes we give up. However, despite how challenging our obstacles may be, we take on the attribute of resiliency. If I or any one of you sitting in this room today did not have a drop of resiliency, we wouldn't be present in this room today. I humbly thank and appreciate all of the incredible things Jason has done for me and my friends that I now see as family. Although I may not be graduating this semester, I would like everyone who is graduating this semester to share their knowledge and experience to continue the proud legacy of Hostos Community College. In my view of it all, Hostos is notorious for creating innovative, skillful leaders that have the power to change the world. Many people say that times are changing, but they forget to emphasize that the first change has to happen from within in order for us to reach our maximum potential. Thank you guys for listening.
Thank you so much, Julian. We'd like to call our next speaker, Mrs. Stephanie Caban. She's a student orientation service team member.
Good evening, everyone. How do we do? Good? Okay. So I'm really grateful and honored to be here, speaking on behalf of the SOS team members of the Student Leadership Academy here at Hostos. The Student Leadership Academy, the SOS members complete 24 hours of service in 1 year, supporting students by helping with registration, orientation, college tours, and job fairs. We also participate in workshops with leaders who train us on leadership skills and much more. For me, there are many valuable things I have experienced here being a part of the student leadership here at Hostos. Like, for example, serving our community, making our community a better place, as well as forming bonds with people who we cross paths with. I have learned a great deal of teamwork, respect, loyalty. The Student Leadership Academy opens the door not only for students here at Hostos, but for our relatives. For example, in my case, the Student Leadership Academy helped me, sorry guys, for example, help me, right? I am a mother of a 5-year-old, beautiful, handsome little boy, Mr. Tyler. And say hi, Tyler. And he has served the community alongside me with the Leadership Academy. To me, it is rewarding to see my little boy participate in leadership skills at such a young age. It instills fundamental values at this age. Like, I can only imagine how far he's gonna go. The fact that this has been taking place at such a young age. And for that, I want to thank the leadership family, because to me they're family. A special thanks to Jason for putting all his hard work and passion into the Leadership Academy. Jason, I really thank you. You're amazing, inspirational. Thank you for giving us this opportunity. And this is a wonderful thing I can say for my little guy to be a part of this. Thank you, everyone, and enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you, Stephanie. The next speaker to come up speaking for the Ambassador Program is Nicole Johnson. Please help me welcome.
As a student ambassador, one must have enthusiasm, dependability, maturity, initiative, dedication, ethics, leadership qualities, interpersonal skills, and a genuine interest in professional growth and community service. An example of initiative may just be doing the right thing when no one is watching. I remember being asked to represent Hostos at CUNY Give Back Tuesdays. It was fun to see representatives of the other CUNY colleges. I must admit, I did feel cute seeing myself on YouTube. Engaging in workshops and volunteer activities helped me really feel a part of this whole college experience. My first semester I did nothing, and everything passed by. Joining student leadership has provided me with many opportunities, such as winning a scholarship from 1199, this which I used to purchase my book. Being able to also have my personal story vetted by a man with a master's degree, I felt safe and confident, and I owe him a lot of gratitude. Whenever I need a recommendation, I can always depend on Jason, and so can you. The job I have now, I can safely say that recommendation from Jason helped seal the deal. I encourage all of you to seek out the SLA and find out how it can be beneficial to you. It's not only service where you give. There are times when you actually receive and you feel appreciated. If it is even just showing up for work sometimes, you can probably expect a text that says thank you. And it lets you know that you feel you're important and you are special. So enjoy the specialness of tonight. Thank you.
So one of our speakers had arrived late, and I would like to welcome Destiny Allen to the stage.
Hello everyone, sorry about that. Very happy to be here today. It's a very special event. Being an emerging leader here at Hostos has meant to be about more than yourself. In this program, you have to take initiative. As you partake in the student leadership journey, you're being present in your community. Growing with your fellow peers, having more scholarship opportunities, you prepare for your future. Being a part of the workshops and conferences, I've gained so many skills for the professional world. And I look forward to coming back to Hostos as alumni and continuing to be a part of all that is student leadership. Thank you, Jason, and thank you everyone who's been a part of this program. I am so grateful to be a part of this.
We're going to kind of deviate from the schedule a little bit, and we'd like to welcome Willie Vyas up to give the genesis of the passing the torch.
just want to say that I'm not good with the mic, but
Who says that?
just two things. One, you look great tonight, okay? Don't mind my wrinkled shirt. It's a Florida thing. You guys don't get it? Okay? That's how we do it. There's one thing that I've noticed from Hostos Community College, studying here, working here. We're very loud, and I can't see it. Like, I can't hear it today. I haven't noticed. You know, I know we're trying to be classy and, you know, dressing nice today. But I would love to hear some Hostos tonight, right? Yes. Now, today I'm here to talk about the genesis of the passing of the torch. About 11 years, right? The 11th anniversary of this ceremony. Before I start with the ceremony and the genesis, I would like to talk about how I got here to the SLA, or the Student Leadership Academy. As many of you guys received an email from Jason saying, congratulations, you can come here. You know, you've been selected to be a student ambassador. How would you like to volunteer? I said, you know what? Looks great. Let me do it. Let me try it. Now, when I went to the office for the first day, I just noticed that it was a family, right? And I didn't take that for granted. And I wanted to be part of that family because everybody seemed to be so in tune. Everybody seemed so happy for some reason. And I wanted that. Number two, I saw the networking opportunities that we had. The speakers, every Friday. I don't know if you guys been there, but every Friday they have their speakers. The main thing that I did every Friday, I make sure to pick up the brain of the person that was speaking that day. Why? Because they seem interesting dudes. Wando, Brian Rashid, all of them. I asked them what was your favorite book, and for me it was interesting. And I always free some space for it. Now, and one more thing before I go into the genesis of the Student Leadership Academy and how we have 11 years already with this ceremony. I want to talk about Jason real quick because I have to give him props. I have to acknowledge the man because before I met Jason, I can say that I knew what I wanted to be, right? You know, a civil engineer, be successful in my career, in my path. But after I met Jason, talked to him, and actually after I read one of his recommendation letters towards me, I saw that this man knew me more than I knew myself. And I knew what type of human being I wanted to be afterwards, right? Now, the passing of the torch ceremony is simply and basically just to acknowledge those who actually gave their time every single day, every single night to help either with planting a tree, either it was singing for the elderly at what was it, Chinatown? I don't know if you guys been there. Or it can be either in school and helping out with all the activities that we have at Hostos Community College. So today is just to celebrate you. And before I end, I want to acknowledge the passing of the torch committee. All of you guys, I know that you guys go through a lot. Trust me, I saw it last year. And I truly, truly thank you for inviting me to this tonight. Okay? Thank you very much.
Hello, I'm so much more louder now. Okay, so I just want to acknowledge a few people in the audience who help represent this school in the most amazing way. The provost and the president is here. Let's give a round of applause for them. And the president over here and the provost over there. Amazing people, they're so nice. Strike up a conversation. Okay, so our next thing on schedule is this one. Special rewards Special rewards presentation by Roz and
Rama.
Good evening, everyone. Hello, my name is Raziel.
Rama.
And we're going to have a presentation right now for an award. This award is given to individuals who have a 3.0 GPA and above, and also have accumulated more than 150 volunteer hours per year. Okay. With that being said, let's take this.
Yeah, the speakers should be organized by height, because keep switching off is not a healthy thing for the talls, all I'm saying. So the two high achieving individuals that we're presenting today are, like my friend here said, they have completed over 150 hours each community service over the course of the year. And they've done their role as students. They're A students, they have a grade point average higher than a B. And while doing that and being in school and being the students that they're supposed to be. So the two individuals are Mr. Thierno Diallo and Ms. Sakina Switzer. Give them a round of applause. I want to say that they've done an astonishing work, and we really appreciate that. And the awards that we're presenting, they are not a payback for these people for the work that they've done, for the hours, for the time, for the lifetime that they've committed to this community. But as a token of appreciation that we appreciate them and we acknowledge them being a part and a pillar of our community. So please give them again to my friend Sakina Switzer. Absolutely. Just another example of community service. Thierno was one of the awardees, and he wanted to pick up the food, and he's coming back. So once he gets back, he will receive his award. But let's give it to him again. Let's give him a round of applause. Thank you guys.
wow, hi again. Okay, so the next thing on our agenda is the Student Government Appreciation Awards that are going to be given by Jason and Jerry. I'll be welcome. I mean, at one point it will be, so. So, are you gonna do it?
Gianno is getting the food, so we had to push back his SGA stuff. So we're moving on to the next. This is a hiccup. It's a hiccup. We're going to the next award. Can we do that? Yeah. Okay, cool. Right. You know how to improvise, right? Yeah. You should class with Danger Morales. Yeah. Okay, but you were behind the scenes. You were staging that. Yeah. So you know how to do make it sound like we really didn't have a hiccup.
Yeah.
By the way, VP Cruz is over there.
Oh.
Let's give it up for VP Cruz. He didn't get the memo about the colors, which is why he's wearing the special brown and blue, but we forgive him for that. You ready? Can you handle it? Okay.
I got this. So, our next presentation is a special awards presentation by Stefan Diviella and Duralo. I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce the last name. Wow. Diallo, sorry. I'm so sorry, I'm really bad. That's what
We're gonna improvise right now. All right, so his name is actually Dario Peralta. All right, so the award we'll be presenting tonight is the Non-Traditional Leader Award. This award is awarded to student leaders who lead without demanding the spotlight and show leadership tendencies in their everyday life. Not only is it an honor for me to be up here presenting this award, it's also an honor to be presenting this award to 3 of my friends. Actually 2, one is at City taking the final, so we'll give this award when he comes, but I would like to personally say to one of my best friends, he's stuck with me through math classes, which I hated because I hate math. He's stuck with me through SLA and going to Washington, D.C. And this person really means a lot to me, and I love him very much. So please welcome to the stage, Mr. Anthony Lazarino.
Where is it going? Where is it going? Oh my God.
I really hope our next recipient is in the room because she's sort of one of the VIPs of the Academy. She is one of the most behind-the-scenes players. Usually find Mashira taking pictures during the SLA workshops or helping out. She's also a member of the student government. And honestly, as a friend, Mashira, I know this is the night to thank you guys, and I'd like to personally thank you for always standing by me, fighting with me and for me. And please, without further ado, Miss Mashira Nasser.
I know them too, they're rather nice people. Okay, so our next thing on the agenda is... Okay, so the next thing on our agenda...
We'd like to backtrack for just 1 second because Mr. Tierno Diallo, who was just the recipient of an award, walked in, so we'd like to honor him now. Mr. Tierno Diallo, give it up for him. Thank you for getting the food, Diallo.
Thank you so much. I couldn't wait. I went to get the food. How everyone doing today? Thank you so much, Jen. Thank you, Leadership Academy. All right. Again, good evening, family. It's a great and honor to be here tonight and share this wonderful moment with all of you. I'm not going to be long, but I want to share this with you. It all started in the fall 2015 when I joined this program. Yes, I have been a long time member of this program. I still remember the first time I met the boss, Jason. So I'm still remember the first time I met most of the leadership academic members, and particularly the boss Jason. It was during the community service in the park right by Yankee Stadium. I saw a flyer on the campus and I decided to go help cleaning the park. The first time I saw Jason, I thought he was a photographer. But a week later, I realized that he's the director of the most beautiful program. So through the Fridays workshop, conference, and community services, I learned a lot, and I have seen a huge change in my personality, my leadership, and communication skills. Big shout out to this man behind the scene. I got accepted to American Need You Fellowship, selected semi-finalist of the Jack and Coke Scholarship, because of his recommendation. During my term, during my term as SGA president, the Leadership Academy has been a big support. We made it all together. Thank you. Merci beaucoup. Muchas gracias. Shukran. Yes, it's diversity, right? I speak Arabic. I speak Chinese also, if you want. So, as this ceremony marks the 11th time that we celebrate the achievement of the Hostos leaders, congratulations all of you for giving your time to make a difference in others' life. As Michelle Obama said, success is not about how much money you make, but about how many lives you change every day. So let's keep making a difference. I will take this opportunity to acknowledge the hard work of the community that made this event possible. To all former of the Leadership Academy and SGA members who are here, we are happy to see you back home. To my current SGA members, as our term is ending, thank you for all your hard work and dedication to serve the Hostos student body. We were recognized as the first SGA to have an action plan after 5 years of workshop at the SGA retreat. First SGA to have a perfect representation during all college-wide committee meetings. First SGA that has the highest participation during the STEM Olympiad. And also, the first SGA that gave $20,000 for merit and need-based scholarship to the Hostos. Yeah, we are in the Ramadan, so we are the first SGA that gave food to the Muslim student for the iftar.